bed and breakfast industries are starting to come out of hibernation after the lockdown, there are growing calls for the big online booking companies to be banned from using some practices which critics claim make things more expensive for the consumer. One of the issues concerns rate parity agreements, which have already been outlawed in some European countries. And the campaign is being supported by Hastings and Rye MP Sally-Ann Hart, as James Dunn reports.
Hotels and B&Bs are back in business. After months being closed, they're now settling in to the new normal. Nowadays, most trips start with a quick check online, and booking websites are a vital tool for many venues. But some say their dominance has become anti-competitive, and they're calling for action against certain practices.
All we want is a level playing field. Every venue is happy to pay the online travel agents for bringing additional revenue. What you don't want to be doing is competing with your partner.
It's 3 years ago, more or less exactly, that we first formally complained about this to the Competition and Markets Authority. And this has been going on for so long, partly because very, very few people actually understand it.
To get a listing, venues must agree to something called rate parity, promising not to offer lower online prices than the booking websites. But it doesn't stop the websites undercutting the venues, often charging £1 or £2 less to get their commission, which can be as high as 25%. They've also complained of something called brand jacking, buying the top Google listing in the venue's name so people find the booking website when searching for the hotel, using their own brand name to compete against them.
People are putting in Mermaid Inn just to look for us. And the first thing that will come up is booking.com, and people then book through that, assuming that is our website. They have been very useful because people can actually find out where we are, but there's a downside: it does cost, and some of the commissions they take are a huge chunk of our profit.
And you might be asking why you should care about a hotel's bottom line. Probably just want the best price. Well, because the chances are, if you rely only on what you find on a price comparison website, you're not going to get it.
You will almost never get the best deal through booking with an online hotel accommodation provider website. You will almost certainly get a better deal if you phone up and ask directly. So this is something I have been doing for years, and when Which carried out research into this recently, 8 out of 10 hotels and bed and breakfasts we contacted gave us a better deal.
In Rother District, tourism is worth nearly £300 million a year to the local economy and employs nearly 30% of local people. So we've got to give our local businesses a chance to really get going this summer in order to actually have an impact on the whole area.
Online travel agencies say they offer international exposure at a fraction of the cost venues would otherwise have to spend on advertising. And they're a great comparison tool for consumers. But in an age of rising costs and uncertainty, local businesses wish more people would buy direct. James Dunn, BBC South East Today, Rye.
Doors are open.
Well, the time now, Ed.